Huzzah! Decided I would do some of this on YouTube because why not? Also because apparently this is very much desired. So much so that it was actually... why did I adjust this way? This just kind of screwed everything up. You guys like this stuff? You like seeing the dev? That is not configured right. I gotta fix that. Well, that's not a good place for Discord, isn't it? That's better. You guys like my dev streams? Okay, just wanted to make sure that that audio sounded good. This way, people in my other servers. Huh. There's a particular server I'm not in anymore. Interesting. Wait, am I not, or am I just blind? No, I'm definitely not in there anymore. Fascinating. Stuff has definitely changed. Well then. That surprises me. Actually, I'm very confused. Really? Ah, there's the chat I was looking for. Okay. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I'm not in a particular server I'm typically in. That certainly is not what I expected. So, I am working on Logic tonight, as can be seen with good old Notepad++, best IDE, obviously hands down. IntelliJ does not come close. Neither does Studio Code. Anyway, enough of the jokes. There be a bug that I'm not sure if it's even in. I just realized it might not even be in here. Cursor stuff. Yes. This is another possible source. Selected item name. That should be... That shouldn't need to be touched. I also mean to clean this up a bit. Very ugly, obviously. I wrote that like 2 years ago. I will not show it out of shame, but it will be rewritten. Anyway, so this particular bug is caused by something I don't know, but it has something to do. I'm gonna go here because this looks a lot cooler. Also, Demo 2 doesn't have this yet, so if you're seeing this here on this stream, this is exclusive. It's not just black anymore. It actually is something that's, you know, realistic in some capacity. Did I actually save the quest is the question. Probably not. Now be safe. Yeah, we're gonna call that fix because it's certainly... Oh, and if I do sound a bit different, it's quite simply because I'm starting this at 1:30 in the morning. I do not work. I'm taking some time off. It is around spring break after all, and my mic refuses to actually tighten down. Yeah, this godly Elgato multi-mount that everyone raves about wears out very easily. And apparently just falls off like it just did this exact moment. What in the heck just happened? I don't even know how that happens. It literally just wore out. It will not actually stand up. It broke literally right now. Fantastic. I gotta just hope and pray I can actually get this to stand. Well, if I move too much, it won't. Great. Top of everything else, I gotta order a new one of those now. Okay. So this problem here, for one, oops, I don't like how these are selectable. So at face value, everything seems fine. Yeah, that's working fine at least. Okay. Problem is, I need to see how to duplicate this issue. So they were using bombs. Used a potion. Using a potion completely up, defaulted to meat. Swapping to bombs, it was still meat. Okay. So I have meat. Wait. Oh. Fascinating. I can't use bombs. Because it is meat. Whoa. So is it literally just... Yep. Okay. This is a different ZC, so... Look at the responsiveness on these keys. Heck yeah. Not have duplicates. Oh, you used to tell me which was a duplicate, now you don't. Yeah, it's definitely this. Okay. Let's do right shift. There. Okay. Now my buttons are actually something I'm used to. So setting that to meat, I do meat things. Okay. Fascinating. Okay, I need... I can't use a bomb. Can't use hook shot. I can use the lens. What makes the lens so special in this situation? No, I don't want that. So it's in the 16th position. No. 4, 8, 12, 13, 12. It's in the 12th position. Well, okay. I'm almost tempted to write this from the ground up. So let's see what we have here. We default this defaults to 0. Back in, it's over here somewhere. Subscreen position, kind of a vague name, but it's the cursor position, right? Yes. Pressing left decrements it, so let's just hypothetically assume that it starts at, well, it starts at 0, we know that definitively. -1 does what? If it's greater than 0, so -1 plus 12, or 24. 23, that takes you to the end of the list. Right. Takes you to this guy. Okay. I almost wonder if part of this problem, it's taking you to a static position. It just takes you to position 23, despite, which I guess makes sense when you consider you can go where there are no items here. Yeah, everything's meat. Just to be clear, the only other modifications to these values. Oh, hello there. Last button. Oh, you're used a lot. And it's used in this button forcing. Huh. Hi, Jonathan. My mic is slowly sliding because my illustrious Elgato multi-mount that everyone loves failed on me. This is pathetic. I actually can't lock this in place anymore. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. It actually does not lock into place. Okay, there we go. It's kind of janking in the way, but at least it's not sliding. Try changing a value by 1. I prefer a more concrete solution and reasoning behind said solution. But thank you for the advice. So I do know why that there's button forcing. Let's actually first analyze this button forcing. Well, okay. Let's think about this. So when you first launch a game, a sub position is set to 0. Passive, which I believe is always active, being it's always active, initially sets that to -1. And then we set it to whatever the heck A and B are, however the heck the game decides that is where it... Oh, there's button forcing. Okay, so this is all the logic we want to look at. So I'm going to start this by simply reading through it and logicking it out. And then from there, we'll see if there's any problems. So we set last A and last B. In fact, you know what? If I don't know what those are, let's find out what they are. Oops. Oh, I changed the buttons. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure where that's decided, but it appears to be positions 0 and position 1, as indicated in here. Sword, B-Ring. Position 0, position 1. I have no idea how that's actually decided. I would have to assume No, we're gonna do a hero. Well, what was the thing? Wait, I'm not looking at the right thing. Hero item A, hero item B. Hello there. So on Quest first launch, it sets it to this. Whatever the heck this does. Oh, I need to actually change this directory. Probably take a bit because it's a pretty large directory, but that's fine. I need to know what exactly this returns. Like, if you don't have the sword, does it return 0, negative? Oh, great, it found nothing. So, no docs on that? Fine. I don't remember the formatting for sprintf. Basically a way of printing out a string as well as a variable value. Alright, that's not helpful at all. Give me a function declaration. That's not a function declaration. Ah. Also not a function declaration, but might be sufficient. Takes a buffer, a format string, and anywhere between 0 and 16 inclusive untyped arguments. Okay, so then I would think takes in a buffer. Do you have an example? Do I have an example is the real question. I do. Fantastic. Because I can literally just do this. And, sure, 6 is fine. Keep the name, price. Let's call that item A. Let us see. Oh, probably should save. What is that returning? I'm well aware. So, we didn't even change a constant. Technically not a constant. Actually, it's definitely not a constant. Hero item A and B can be changed at will anywhere. Literally, practically literally anywhere. So, checking the item class. I'm noticing that. It checks an item class, not an actual item ID. So is it just checking what level you have? That wouldn't really make sense to me. You're not actually printing anything. Must not be sprint. Actually, it's not sprint. I'm stupid. Well, let's see. There's also trace. Pretty sure trace. Oh no, I can just do a trace for that, huh? This is the problem with not doing dev for so long. I forget everything that I solidified, such as logging functions. It's unfortunate. 7. Is that what it just printed out? It's on Game Init. Okay, 7. Fantastic. 7. Where's EQ? I minimized you. Also, I haven't used this since updates have come out. Supposed to be a way to show frame rate. Probably no better, right? Yep, that's about what I expected. Okay, 7. What is 7? Aha. So it returns item class. I didn't think that would return an actual item ID. Okay. Trying to think. So now obviously this would work perfectly in any normal playthrough. Because you'll always have a boomerang and a sword, practically. Briefly, you won't, but... I'm not too concerned about that, actually. I'm more concerned... on Game Init. So that should mean no matter what I do, it'll always set that to that. And is there any other... There's no other references. Okay, so this is definitely a logic issue. Not that I didn't think it was. It definitely is a logic issue, but where in this mess is there a logic issue? Try for a cycling. Actually, you know what? Let's actually use breakpoints, even though breakpoints are practically useless in Notepad++ because it's not actually an IDE. God, I would give anything to be able to do this kind of dev in IntelliJ. I use that at work, and I've used it in college. It's a fantastic IDE in many regards. Okay, we need to establish boundaries with this bug without opening the main menu. Or active menu, meat, potion, whistle. So, are you telling me this is a bug that is caused by physically navigating to the meat, and I need to go into a meatless situation and reset the meat? I would also like to see my mouse, but also the console. Meat, okay. Fascinating. So if I were to select that like that, okay, let me guess. Lens is the only thing that works. Wait. Yeah. Literally the lens is the only thing that... Okay, so... Oh, hey, Switch. Oops. So... We're gonna trace hero, item A. B and A sub. You're declared in here somewhere, but I don't remember what you're actually called. Can I look up pause? Oh god. There's a lot of pause. Pause as A sub. Well then. How about now? A sub pause. Well, I didn't actually want to go to it. I want to trace this guy. Which, hold on. I thought you were declared. Oh no, you're declared in here. I know you're declared in here. I just don't remember where. Whoa. Status pause. Okay. There you are. Okay. Let's keep you in mind. But to be clear, that's being declared in a static position, which means nothing because talk about ZScript here. There are no objects, supposedly. All right. Let's see what the major malfunction is on everything here. And yes, I did technically change global variables. Technically not, actually. I don't really think I did, considering the fact that I'm modifying them. All right, so 2407. Wait, 24? Also funny you printed twice. 24? What is 24? This sword is at 7. Oh no, there is a 7. Kind of missing a... Tried to do a new line there, but it's not really doing a new line. Also, is the console still responding? No, it's not. It's not responding. It acts finicky when... Okay, come on. When you click in it. Sometimes have to do that. You shouldn't have to do that, but I feel like I have to sometimes. I wish your new lines weren't messed up. 724, that's the boomerang item, and a subscur pause is 0, which makes sense, because... Well, does it really make sense? I mean, it's instantiated to 0. And it's only ever modified in one location, which is in the active subscreen. Also, I'm going to do this out of convenience. There, I'm on a 2K monitor. I don't need that much surface. I already have so much surface area. Okay, so you're 0. Whoa. Didn't expect a bunch of data to be outputted there. Oops. Why can't I use my sword? Weird. Wait. Find it fascinating. Well, I should make that a 1-second song just until I release full things. Okay, removed item that. Removed item that. Okay, we're on meat. Fantastic. Only the lens works. So now interesting things should happen. Oops. Oh, it didn't print. So let's be clear here. I'm trying to find the simplest instance where this bug is present. Okay. I have a suspicion. And it has something to do with potions. And I'm tempted to say, what else would that impact? I think only potions at this point. Okay, so just using the meat and then any other items is fine. Like, I can use everything. Well, yes, I can use everything. But when you use the potion, you can see in the console using this is going to remove potion blue, and it defaulted me to meat. Now, without using the meat, it's meat. So it sets it to that for what appears to be an indefinite forever period of time. So that is an issue with button forcing. It's definitely impassive. So what I mainly wanted to deduce was it had nothing to do with the active. I didn't open the active menu once, so nothing in here actually executed. So that bug exists. Whoops. Oh, don't do that. Exists in here somewhere. So, luckily for me at work, I've been doing some similar kind of logic to this, where basically at work I have a series of checkboxes. I've like 2 categories of checkboxes. I'm working on a UI at the moment, and some are disabled based on criteria from the other set of checkboxes, which actually, if you think about it, is very similar to this, because for instance, when you use a potion, you're checking at item class at level X, then X -1, and then if it gets to an item that should not be usable, swap item, virtually disabling, well, not really disabling, but just shifting it. I guess it's not actually that similar, but still. Okay. Also note, this is just at first instance. This is the actual logic loop that is occurring. So that bug exists within here at some point, and I am going to think this through with the background knowledge that I'm considering rewriting a bit of this, because this is it was written a long time ago, so bugs might exist. And I know that demo 1 had this bug. Actually, I would kind of like to test demo 1, but anyway. So what is this button forcing? So if the item A is -1, so basically if item A is for whatever reason set to an invalid item, and items ID, which we already know that check ID seems to be returning an actual item ID, since we got 7, which is the sword that I have, and 24, which is boomerang. Load item data, type. So we're getting the type. So basically, if item A is invalid and item A is not equal to the item. Okay, I see what this is saying. So this first if on line 24 is basically saying if the item isn't invalid and it's not the item it already is, basically, because you wouldn't want to equip an item to the item it is. You just don't need to do that. So basically, you fall into this if it's a valid item that you don't have equipped in layman's terms. That's what's going on here. Force button. I don't know what this is. What does force button do? Let me guess. Oh, this does a bit more than I was expecting it to do. So it goes through all of the selectable items. It gets the current queue ID of item IDs. I'm curious why it works with lens. See, nothing here works except lens. Also, I can't spam like you typically can. Huh. Oh, hey, Matthew. ZQ made. Data was a good character in Star Trek. Oh. Yes, he was. Okay. Let's just get a quick rundown on what force button is. I'm sorry if this stream is a bit boring for some of you, but then again, I did put in the title of the stream, Logic Be Crazy, Bugs. That should imply programming to some extent. So we loop through all the selectable items, which should only be 24. In fact, it is 24. You can see right here. It's our 24 items. Most of these aren't even implemented. They just kind of exist as placeholders for now. So we loop through them all. If button is A, so when we're doing this first thing, we're forcing a button on A. So if it's the A button, if this item currently isn't equipped under B, then set item A to that item. Makes sense? And then, so if it's not A, otherwise, if the ID of this current item is not equal to A, set it to B. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. I think that logic, and this, wait, this is in the passive subscreen? Sets to B. Trying to figure out why that's even necessary. This seems like something that would have to exist under the active subscreen, not the passive. Because force button. If the button under A, or if the button is A, and it's not under B, set it to A. Otherwise, if the ID is not under A, so basically that would be if the button being pressed is not A. So if you're pressing B, but when would that be relevant? Okay, I guess it would be relevant when I'm doing something like this. That would make sense. As long as it's okay. I'm like getting caught up in non-complicated logic. Basically, when I'm cycling like this, once I get to where sword would be, it skips over sword. Is essentially. Oh God, I broke something. There we go. Right. Okay. So nothing under force button jumps out as flawed at the moment. Okay. So if the item under A is not invalid and it is also not currently equipped under A, equip it. If the item under B is valid, so I'll say the conditions that would go into the if. If the item under B is valid and the item under B isn't already equipped under B, same thing as A, equip that as B. Okay. That's pretty basic. So if you press A, last button. Okay. So let's take, I'm gonna demonstrate a use case. Okay. Meat. Okay. So that would make last button B. Actually, hold on. Let's do a test here. Does this same bug occur under A? And I'm trying to explicitly not do it this way. Okay. I have no way of cycling. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. Okay. I can refine my issue here. I think it actually has something to do with this now. So, if I don't do anything... Wait, so, yeah, if I don't do anything with the potion... Oh my god. Okay, it's a potion related thing. Like specifically potion related thing. Because even I think every time I've had a playtester or anyone that's played this complain about this problem, it was following a potion usage. So this should not inherently cause a problem. Yeah, you know, whatever. I can do whatever I want. But let's even go under A. Is A forever bound to beef? A is forever bound to beef. Unless it's lens. For whatever reason, lens still... I placed meat and used lens. Okay, fantastic. That is... I'm not even being sarcastic. That's awesome. That means it has to be related to the potion. So that means... we're in this if. So... and I don't need to worry about if last buttons equals A or B, because it... as you saw, the bug worked under A and B, or it occurred under A and B. Looking forward to seeing you play Hero Mode first and second quest. I'm excited for that. That's going to be exciting, especially considering I will be doing my 5th anniversary Let's Play and finishing Season Blood. It'll be nice to get to some more normal quests. You know, the original Zelda, but just harder. That'd be fantastic. Looking forward to that as well. So if the last button was A, and the last, and the last A button to be pressed, the item, or last A, wait, actually, what is last A? Last A, when is this updated? This is only, why would that be tracked? I need to know this. God dang it, type properly. Like I know what I'm doing, even though I kind of don't. Well, that's not really true. I do kind of know what's going on. The great thing about programming is you never truly necessarily know what's going on, but yet you somehow know what's going on. You don't know what's going on so long as you don't know what's going on, but once you do realize what's going on, you realize you have known what was going on. I'm not making any sense, I understand. I'm well aware of that. Let's see what happens. Potion. Potion. Meat. You have no traces. I can't use anything. Okay. Now, okay, just to be clear, that's what I expected. This code outside of this while true should only execute once. And, well... actually, it looks like it executes once per screen. Yes, once per screen. But once you're on a screen, whatever you do is within the while true. So, if I wanted to see a live update on what's going on with these buttons, we make this look less nasty and then put it there. Okay. So now you should see the console being absolutely bombarded with traces. Yep, it's actually quite a bit obnoxious. Okay, this is actually very obnoxious. Why is this indentation awful? If game frame mod 20... less. So basically 3 times in a second it's going to update instead of being absolutely obnoxious, updating every single frame. Well, not updating, but outputting. This will be significantly easier to actually read the console while still getting a somewhat real-time update on everything. Yeah, so as you can see, it's much more manageable. Probably could set it even lower, but it's fine. So yeah, you can see. Okay. So as you could see, my item ID, those 30s, 30, 31, went down to 29. Because that should be blue potion. Okay. Now we're to 16. 16 is meat. I would assume. Wait, test. Oh, I forgot that that's a new functionality. Huh. All right. What do I even call it? Seared steak. Didn't even remember what I called it. 16. Okay. So last B contains the value of seared steak. Okay, so now it's saying 31. So 31 is ocarina. Okay. And yet I can't use it. So last B is correct. If last button under A... No, if the last button I pressed was A, and the last item I had under A does not equal what he currently has under A. Okay, this is gonna get some interesting logic. So I just need to simplify this. So if the last button press was A, and the current item under A is not equal to the last item he used under A, or same thing with B. Okay, so then if the last button was A, and remember, whatever this bug with the logic is happening under A and B, so basically these are synonymous. And the game load item data under A type, if it's so it was a potion, check ID potion. If ID so I'm not immediately seeing it. Like, I'm not immediately seeing what the... Also, I'm going to make this even less obnoxious at 30. Yeah, I'll keep those there just for now. Yeah, it's going to take some thinking here. So for my particular scenario, my last button was B, and my last B... Oh, wait a minute. My last button was B, and my last B, which was potion. Where's last B set? Yeah, it's set there. And then it's just simply being referred to. Ah. Not while it's open. Okay, so actually, I'd wager the logic's down here, maybe. Okay. If under B... Okay, that's fine. I'm not... in spas. Okay, cool. That naming is not very intuitive. What is this formatting? This is why a lot of the code on the database is unreadable, because it is unreadable. So it gets whatever the pause is based on what you're cycling to. If pause is negative, yeah, so that this basically just wraps it to the end of the list. So we get an ID of an item at that current position that you cycled to. If it's a valid ID, don't know if that's really a necessary check. Probably is, actually. And if it's not under A, so you're not putting under B what you already have under A, unless you want to two-hand the sword or something. It's less than 0, so it handles another wrap. So this is basically doing what's happening up here. Until... So then if it's that... So basically, when does it break? It breaks if pause is equal to spas. Your item B. So, okay. Pause equals pause. So you decrement. So we're basically keeping whatever the previous position was. Right? That's to my understanding. Yeah, because if you press L, so if I go to cycle left, we document pause to 0. We set pause to the index or the location of wherever that item is. And then we store that value in spas, decrement, because we're hitting L, so that's cycling left. So if we pause to boomerang, if we pause to boomerang, spas would be boomerang, and then we decrement, so then pause would be sword. And then if it's negative, it just wraps. It checks the ID to actually get the ID of the item. And it looks like, so long as that item's not under A and it's not invalid. Well, it's an until. So that would be saying if not ID and not under A. The until sometimes mess with my brain because I'm not used to them. You just have to think of an if, wrap that all in curly in parentheses, and put a not. So basically that'd be saying if ID is not valid and it is under A, then do that, whatever. So if ID, then the hero, the currently equipped B item is equal to the ID. So it's setting the item. So this isn't conclusive. The issue I'm having here is with potions. Exclusively with potions. I hate this formatting. I don't know how I let this stay in here this long. It's unreadable in my opinion. Like, I literally just need to look where potions are being set. It's literally just here. Because see, we're also setting IDs, so we're setting items here. And where actually in here is this? This is basically at the top of this. Okay, fantastic. So basically, what I'm to understand, check ID, potion ID, if ID. So if it was potion. Okay, hold on. What is the value of that upon... Oh, fantastic. What is the value of this when I consume a potion down to its, essentially its letter? The letter, you know? Where it's not, where it's not really the potion. It's an unusable letter item. Because that's the issue. It appears... Oh. Okay, wait, hold on. I see we're still doing prints. Okay. Fantastic. I closed the file, didn't I? Frickin' pressing the wrong key. Okay. Hey, Demi. How are you? I totally was not holding the control key. Currently working on a bug that has existed for way too long. And the logic is frustrating. And I can't control Z because close the frickin' file on accident. That's fine. So now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for this. I'm only doing this under A. Man, I'm too tired for this crap. Okay. Removed item. Removed item. So it sets me to meat. So it increments. It increments if there's a problem. Where? Because, so basically what this, the state of this now is B is forever meat. Well, also lens somehow. See, everything's meat except lens. So if I D. So to my understanding, from red potion, blue potion, letter, I would assume the IDs would be 210. Well, the IC letter has a specific value. IC potion. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, are you using, what alpha are you using? I grabbed the latest, nightly. Let's see. Yeah, I grabbed the latest 2.55 in, the builds chat. So I'm currently working with the latest, E's. I think there should be a third level of the lens with the name Lens Armstrong. Nice. But yeah, so you could see that when I drank both my potions, it incremented the position to meat and is unchangeable. There's for reasons. What is the meat set to? Or what is the item data of the meat? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. I'll give you some background of the structure that's going on here. So basically we had this active item IDs. Sword, B-Rang, basically goes through every item. And as you can see, we got potion and bait. Potion in position... what's that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. It's in position 6, and then this goes to 7. You want to see the item editor. Oh, and I did notice that there's a testing there. I have yet to play around with that. What am I looking for? Seared steak. This is a scripted subscription. Yes, it is. This is this bug is happening in where? Oh, you're over here, of course. It's happening in the logic with the LNR cycling. In fact, well, actually, no. This isn't LNR. This is when pressing A and B, or when pressing A and B. Yeah, basically. So this bit of logic is basically this bit of logic is handling potion stuff. Because when you use the potion, you shouldn't be able to equip the mushroom because that's not a usable item. So it must just increment it to the next available thing, which is meat. But for some reason, it's never getting off of me. When I LNR cycle, it's not... Whatever this value is being set to. Oh, interesting. Also, I just realized I left this like this because that's how we do it for work. And it's just so against my normal standards. What is this ID? When this just absolutely kills itself and doesn't do well. what it should do. Well, okay, let's confirm something here. So nothing works. Nothing works. Okay, even if I explicitly choose it in this menu. Okay. So this isn't... So this isn't necessarily an LNR cycling problem. Okay. I need to know what that ID is. Why did that not print anything? So I wouldn't technically have a potion, meaning this would be 0, meaning it wouldn't go into this if, which makes logical sense. Because if consuming the blue potion reduces, like it's 0, I have nothing, that should not enter that if. So then how does it determine what I do? If the item A is the same as B, so it won't go in there. Not while it's open. Okay. Okay, that actually could explain a little bit, because this bug doesn't happen when you explicitly choose... Oh wait, what was I thinking? I kind of lost my train of thought halfway through that sentence. Actually, I have a quick question. What happens if I do this? Okay. Oh, fascinating. If meat is equipped, it goes to the following item, which is giant bombs. Which, no, what? Why can I equip that? I don't understand. Is that engine or scripted? The top subscreen. Both of my subscreens are scripted. This is my active one, and this is my passive one. Interesting, though. I need to find the logic where all that fails. So let's take a step back. So I have the potions equipped. If it's a potion. So in this case, it would be B. So last button was B. I'm curious. What would happen if I did potion A, potion A? Okay, that did nothing. It was potion. It did the check. It returned what I presume is a 0. So that fails this. Item, if they are equal, which they are not. So then we proceed with, what is the value of item B? It's whatever last B was, which I can only presume would be an invalid value. I don't know where that +1's coming from. I must not be interpreting this logic properly, because as far as I can tell, if this is returning 0, then item B will be whatever it was prior. Okay, you know what? I'm getting sick of this. We are going to put these guys everywhere. Okay. This isn't IntelliJ. I need to do Control Q. Probably one of the more irritating things. I don't care about A right now. And actually, I'm going to make... Well, I'll keep it at half a second. That's fine. So we're going to go in here. Fantastic. We're just going to litter with traces. Let's just see what this looks like. Okay. Should be 30. Okay. 29. 16. So it sets it to meat. Okay. Well, so it's not dead silent. I'll leave that on. So, item B is reflected. It's just when I press... It's when I press the action button B. Okay, I need to find where last B... Or at least when you're trying to press B... Button forcing. Where are the checks for when the buttons are pressed? Right here. Gotta have positioning or spacing. Are you doing anything to set the item to the letter once you run out of potions? I don't know. I don't know where the logic is that handles when the potion runs out, where it goes. I honestly have no idea where that's occurring. It also doesn't help it's 2:30 in the morning. I could be looking straight at it and I'm not noticing it. Anyway, when you press B, I thought I just was where that was. Oh my god, there's more of this. It's nice to keep code readable. So you press R. So you press L. Actually, isn't it higher up? No. Oh, it's right frickin' here. Oh, this is where that's happening, I guess? Not setting last button. So, we go down below. We use up our potions. It's invalid and it's somehow being handled invalid. But then when we go to press B again, we set last button to it. And if the last button was B and the last button item, the last button B item is not the same as what it is now, which it isn't, because it was potion and it is currently meat, apparently. So will that pass? Yes. It's not a potion. You might want to have an else there to check whether it's... Oh. Oh, that could explain it. Because if you use... Is the letter attached to the potions logically? Like, is it like red potion, blue potion letter is respective to 210? Or is the letter considered a completely different item? Because this here suggests This here suggests it's a completely different item. That's a surplus of typos. Oh God, I'm not at work. Don't do that, please. But I don't want to just add this because how is it setting it to meat? How does it know to do that now? Like, I don't understand why it just knows to do that. I can select that, but it's meat. So the item being rendered in the subscreen. And clearly what is being set as B item is proper, but what is actually being assigned to what would be used when pressing B is not updated properly. So we've got two variables meaning the same thing, one functional, one display, and the functional is not consistent with the display. I wish I could see in here why. Like, I see what you mean, Dimmy. I do need to do that. I'm just really curious where that's coming from. So question, is it checking if you have no item or an invalid item selected and then sending it to the next available item? Well, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's so. Oh, I think it is doing that somewhere. Where did I see that? Yeah, I thought I do recall seeing a validity check. Well, I mean here, obviously. If whoops. If you get the potion, like, it should do nothing. Presumably this would do nothing if you've consumed the potion. I feel like there would need to be an else here, but that's still not showing where. So that's if you press L. This is if you press R. We're not worried about that. Item B. What is item B at this point? Oh, this isn't JavaScript. I need semicolons. Like, I always do semicolons when I do JavaScript, but yet for some reason, it's like when I need to do semicolons, otherwise I'll have compilation errors, I don't remember to have them. Very confusing. Like, I have a starting background of Java, not JavaScript. I don't know why I have that instinct now. Okay, it's being set to 16. Also, I should probably pause that, otherwise that's going to be printing up a storm. Somewhere here it is doing that. Probably just a general thing, handling not just potions, but anything where you might have an item taken away from you. Okay, well, I don't want to dive too deep into logic that might not be necessary to dive into. So where did I have that else? So if the last button was A, and the last A, just to recap, the last A was the last item used under A. Well, in this case, it would be B, although whatever we do for A has to happen for B. So if the last button you press was A, and the item that you last used under A was potion, meaning it's accounting for the downgrading, we get the current class of the potion. If it's valid, set it, i.e. just the next level below potion. Otherwise, don't set it, are apparently just setting it to nothing. So, oh my god. Oh, that's why. I mean, that was supposed to be a plus, but you know. The until thing's probably what's doing it. Oh yeah, that probably is what's doing it. Oh yeah, this is the validity check that I said that I saw. Yikes. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Decrement pause. Pause is less than wrap around. If the ID is checking the ID of that particular item at that position. So when it gets to potion, I don't know why it's decrementing. I don't really understand that. I don't see a problem with it. It just seems odd that it's not incrementing like typical. If it's not valid, it breaks the until, but then it does another if check. Well, no, so that would be if it's invalid, and then we're doing a validity check. Oh, no, okay, so ID right on line 92, this would basically, this is where it becomes the meat, because the potion wasn't valid. So then when you get down here, when it gets the valid meat ID, it just sets it. And then it sets the last beat of that. Okay, so that's fine. Also, I'm actually kind of inconsistent myself with that. Who cares? So that's fine. I don't see that being a problem. That's good. That's good to know, though. That's good to know. That's where that's being set. So I feel like wherever the heck I was in this else. Well, okay. So actually, this begs another question. If I'm setting that to potion or meat, setting last beat to meat. So now let's walk through this. Yeah, because it's where were we? So item B and last B are both to the correct thing at meat. Last day. Wait, so is this a problem with? No, this has part of this. Okay. We're setting last B to item B, even though we just did that up here. Okay. Kind of a redundant check in this particular scenario, but that's fine. Okay. So then we loop again. So if item B, so that's valid, and item B isn't equal to what's currently, that's fine. Press B. You just need to do the letter potion thing. Oh wait, no, that's only doing it if you are pressing a certain button. Oh, that's the LNR scrolling. Yeah, I'm just kind of, well, I shouldn't need to walk through all this. Actually, did I test this scenario? What if when it's set to meat, what if I don't use the meat? Okay, no, it's just permanently meat. So the last button will be with okay. Gotta try to stay awake here. So last button would be. So it shouldn't actually fall into this. That is true. So then we just straight up load the data. So then if the last button was B and the last B item was potion, which it should be set to meat, so it shouldn't even go in there. So I shouldn't need to do this because both of them are updated. If item A and item B, no, if item A is equivalent to item B, they're not. I didn't press L or R. I don't see where the bug is. Try tracing both link B and ID. See if they're both the same value when it does the dumb thing. Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep that in here. Did I get rid of my traces? I shouldn't have. There should still be a trace in here somewhere. Oh god. Okay, apparently I got rid of it. You're saying trace link. Well, nah, doesn't really matter. Item B. Wonder if I'm gonna get copyright claimed because I'm playing the Wind Waker ship theme. Betcha I'll get a copyright claim. At least one. We'll see. Okay, that's pretty toxic. No. I can program like a nice person when I'm not at work. Yeah. Okay. Great. And that needs to be a... God, hit the frickin' keys I mean to press, please. Where the heck are you? Yeah, that would be a syntax error. Having perfectly reversed curly braces. Also interesting. That stayed open. I can understand why. So as you can see, that is updating. And it is able to go to the letter, or the mushroom in my case. But using it still makes you only use meat. Yeah, it's the representation of the item, and the LNR is fine. It's the actual action of B, pressing B, that's the only time that's being used. So what is the tile that's being drawn? I don't know if it's... What actually is being drawn? Oh yay, all of these are open. I love that. Yeah, I don't need any of that. It should be a loop. What actually is this? These are the button frames. No, okay, here it is right here. Load item CSET, load item tile. It's so okay, it's definitely loading the item properly then. Cuz it's just grabbing whatever item is on B and rendering it, drawing it. So, how could the item I have under B be different than the item I have under B? That literally makes no logical sense. The item... Like, that ain't any meat. That's meat. It's something stupid. I swear to God it's something stupid. I know it for a fact. Nothing like this, unless it's a horrible engine error somehow, is... Yeah, I mean... I don't remember where that check was, or that assignment was. Right here. Like, last B and item B are the exact same thing. And at the point that you're actually drawing it, it's the same friggin' item. Like, I've been spending a good hour looking at this, and I thought I was just stupid not seeing the bug. I don't know if I'm missing anything. This seems pretty sound like pretty sound logic. Like, I walked through this entire code, this whole block of code, and I see nothing logically wrong. It has to be an engine thing. Otherwise, I have no idea. That's good. I'm having a hard time seeing the script because it's blurry. It's blurry? Is it? I'm looking at my own stream and it looks pretty clear. I actually could technically stream this in 2K. So the problem I'm trying to fix here, Zach, is when you do potions, red goes to blue, blue goes to letter. So actually there is a problem here. There is actually a problem here, and I'm going to put in what you were mentioning, Dimmy, because that makes more sense. It shouldn't go to meat. The reason it goes to meat is because that's the next item after what was the potion. You can't technically use the letter, aka mushroom, so it goes to the next usable item, which is the meat. However, it doesn't matter what I have except the lens. I don't know what's going on with the lens. It's meat. So we have meat. Now speed up again. We have meat. We have meat. However, lens. Lens, lens, lens. What is so... Okay, what is so special with lens? $22. Actually, Zach, that's a good point. All right, let's put on invincibility because it's gonna hurt. Oh, I didn't actually put on invincibility. I can't use bombs because it's meat. I actually wait. Fantastic. Okay. Actually, it would be much easier to test with this because I have significantly less than that of them. See, that boomerang is not a bomb. I'm just testing this just to be absolutely sure. Works just fine. It's got to be something with. I really don't get why the lens. See, if I use the lens, it's fine. But that's me. I mean, even Din's Fire's meat. Let's just set this directly to icy. It's a constant. I don't know. What the heck? Let's see what happens here. This might throw a wrench into it, considering I don't think it's considering the letter as a usable item. Obviously, because it should be defaulting that to that, but instead it's going to meat. Wonder if I explicitly set that to me, would that be a problem? Nope. Everything's meat. Okay. This still doesn't do anything. What? Variable ID has not been declared. Okay, fine. Well, wait. If it's potion. Actually, wait. This else would be different. I think it would contrast these ifs. So you check the potion. Let's say in this case it's the blue potion, and that was used, meaning this would be 0. Okay. Or you know, let's try the icy letter here actually. Also, hey Bobo. Yeah, it's a weeknight stream since I'm taking off work tomorrow and Friday. I don't actually want to be at meet. Weird. I explicitly said it to the other thing. Okay, fine. I shouldn't be changing in 2 places just because I don't need it in 2 places. So I'm setting it -2, so that actually I would think. Well, let's see. Bait -2 is 3. That takes me to candle. Okay, that's an interesting place to take me to, but sure. I just want to see if this is doing what I think it's doing. So it should auto-equip the candle. Where is this happening? Because it doesn't seem like anything I'm doing here is making any sort of difference. Like, I feel like I'm going insane here. Well, actually, hold on. Let me... On a different, not really bug topic. I'm curious. It ignores the wand melee, but blocks the magic. The body? Yeah. Half damage. And again, this is the body. Yeah, the body can do half damage. Sword ignore. That's fair. Whistle ignore. Okay, cool. Block. You're bombing the head. Quadruple. Reserved. Okay. Okay. None. Super bomb, none. Arrow does double damage. Fire does half damage. Wand melee does half. Magic does half. Let's make that none. Hammer, none. Sword does double damage, encouraging melee. Okay. Glad that's fixed. You have a suspicion. Could you send a request to debug the value? Yes. Whoops. Yes. I will probably not need to do all this. Okay. Shoot. Do I have a DM with you? Yeah, screw it. I'll just send it over the general chat. There you are. Just double checking. Updated at 3:07 in the morning. Heck yeah. I'm gonna hate. Ugh. It's more than 8 megs. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? How are you gonna enjoy a Discord link? Oh wait, hold on. When I push the get. No, that's a lot of work. Well, it's really not, but I'm kind of... It's 3 in the morning, give me a break. I don't want shortcuts in Google Drive. Oh, screw that. Can't believe I need to make a folder for a... How big even is this? 11 megs? 13 megs, okay. Let me just upload this. Apparently 12.8 megs has a progress bar for upload. Actually, that's not too surprising when you consider I have 20 up. Where's share? All right, I sent a link to the chat. I sent the link to the general chat in the server. Do you think it's an engine thing? Like, does this sound like it could be? You mentioned hero item B being a bit interesting. Or rather, a weird hack, which also is interesting. So that could explain that. I think this is honestly the only real bug that has existed for a while that needs to be fixed. I remember Tablet Pillow mentioned encountering it in well, I don't know if it was the same bug, but it was a similar bug where he couldn't use a sword. Presumably a potion related thing. There's a thing that got deprecated that might be interfering. Oh. Okay. I don't even know if I want to keep looking into this because I feel like I'm wasting time. Like, I'm not making any progress. This logic is sound. And I can't remember, but back when Emily built this out with me, and there were bugs before that we knew about, but we didn't get around to fixing it right away. But I don't know if they were the same bugs. That's the thing. They might not have been the same bugs. And just for reference, it happens on A and B, like, equally. Like, the exact same thing happens under A. Where A is just perpetually a meat. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Why did that not behave the same? It did before, 100%. That's messing with the testing of this. Pressing the wrong frickin' buttons. Okay, A. Fascinating. Weird. It's definitely a B thing. What I just... Oh, I hit up twice. Screw you. What I just did there, I'll do the exact same thing under A. God frickin' dang it. Press the right buttons. Yeah, that works. So it's exclusively for A, or B. It's not an A button thing. Which shouldn't affect the code because A and B is being handled synonymously here. Everything happening to A happens to B. Because, of course, being able to assign A and B, why would they be treated any differently from each other? Yeah, they are literally mirrored perfectly. Hold on a minute. Wait. They're not being handled perfectly. There's specific B checks in here. Well, okay, no, yeah, there are B checks in here. Yeah, okay, they aren't treated synonymously entirely because L and R don't affect A. But I'm not pressing L and R. So this if shouldn't be entered. This if shouldn't be entered. So yeah, they are being handled synonymously in this context. Nothing here is special for B. But one thing I'm not a huge fan of is you could put your cursor where there aren't items. Which, I understand why that's not the case, but I would like to do something about that. look at that. Oh, that's some different music. Okay, that's actually fascinating. It transfers over. Meaning, item B in this position it's retaining this bugged data. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's indicative of anything. It doesn't really help me at all. Like, it's literally the right item. Like, 31 is the ocarina. Literally, that's the only place. Is it anywhere else? Active subscreen. That should definitely not. Yeah, that's obviously not relevant. I have no idea. B is clearly the proper value, but upon pressing, it's not pulling from the right. It's. But why is the lens treated differently? Like, everything I use here is wrong, except the lens. It's an engine issue. It's exactly. Thank freaking God. There was no way that this was something in the scripts, because the logic's fine. God. It's these moments where I question my mental capacity to do programming. Good God. Okay, well, I'm happy to hear that. Oh, hey, Genevieve? Ugh. Thank you, Dimmy, for helping out, because holy crap. And this is actually a major bug, because someone was actually going to do a playthrough of my quest, which I was honored. And they got 14 minutes in and this happened, and they said it happened numerous times, which kind of killed the recording. Which is what triggered me wanting to do this tonight. Because he did a recording of it literally today, well, the 23rd, so technically yesterday. And I felt bad because, like, he was gonna do a Let's Play, and it's like, well, it got shut down twice by this freaking engine bug. Okay, well, I'm happy it's not me. It's not my problem. Unfortunately, that means it's your problem or whoever fixes it in the engine. So, sorry about that, but also, you're welcome. God. What is it with what I do? I feel like I always find the most obscure engine bugs. I mean, it's good for ZC, but what the heck? I mean, I guess considering how buggy ZC is, it's not that surprising. Oh, also, this is on an unrelated. This is just on another issue I've been dealing with. Apparently, Candle doesn't consume magic. Also, why is that the red candle? Huh. Why did I do that? I must have been doing that in testing. And why does it cost nothing? Wait. It definitely does not. 2. Magic. Two? Well, I mean, I feel like that should be a little bit higher at least. I don't know. Ay. Okay. Obviously not that expensive, which... Also, I haven't done any quest dev since the big improvements, and I've definitely been noticing it. It doesn't re-render 87 times when I try to do things. Okay, so that's taking cost. I don't know why my current demo on the database is... It's not, apparently. Oh, what am I doing? Let's bump that up to... Well, okay, let's also consider the fact that... Actually, what if I made this 0? Well, that just... that's 7. Whoa. How about 1? 1. I don't know why you really wanted to do 0. And let's also remove... Oh, shoot. What is actually half magic? Let's just call it good and imagine double. Okay, that's a bit more reasonable. I still think that this could easily be 3 and the other one could be 4. Have I tried the test quest feature? No, I have not, and I forgot that that was the thing. Let's try it. Well, if I'm going to do this, I don't want to go on a screen that has a cutscene. Oh, I could save and it automatically does it? Oh, I get to choose, huh? I mean, it looks like it defaults to this. Return square A, I would assume. Oh. Okay. Oh, well, that's a bit interesting. Well, that's certainly cool. I will definitely be taking full advantage of that. Why are you... So is this a normal... This is a normal ZC. Okay, well, I might as well close that. Why was the candle cost... it was less because I have double magic. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. It's kind of hard to test something like this when I have double magic. So, you know what? Oh, I love that. That is so cool. I have not done actual dev in months, so it's really cool to see this. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, shoot. I missed the point where I lost everything. Oh, restarting takes me here. Okay, so how about instead? I have no idea. I have 5. That was not enough, but sure. Whoops. Okay, let's just do the things. Okay, ooh, okay, that is comfortable. Oh, well, that was a premature enter. That should be double, and yes, it really devours the magic, as you do. Except perhaps, maybe that's a bit much. That actually might be a bit much. Let's put that back down to 2. There was a reason why I had that at 2. And actually, wait, hold on. What is the timer? 0. 0. What is the timer? Is that time between usages? Because it would be kind of cool if it wasn't a once per screen, but rather a once per, like you could use it more than once on screen, but it would be a longer. Well, that kind of, no, that kind of ruins things, so I'm not doing that. All right, see you, Zach. It auto fails to whatever screen you have open. If you don't have a return square, yeah, it's in the corner. It'll close the instance and open a new one. Oh, it does? So say, not that screen. That screen's toxic. It has tectites. Oh, that is sweet. I can't move. Gotta actually select it. Yeah, that is pretty sweet. Okay. I think in terms of the issues that I was encountering, that's it. Well, it's a good thing we found that bug, and, well, you found that bug, in a way. Well, I don't know. Oh, finally. Demo 1 had a bug like this. I wonder if this is the same bug that was present then. So, cool. If you update the quest and save while you have a test open and hit retry, the changes will be applied to the test quest. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, so if I... Like, this is still just a normal instance of ZC that I can use to... Oh, so wait. Oh, yeah, that resets. It takes me directly back in. So this will have whatever changes I had put into it? Well, I don't really need to question it. Ooh, I like that. That is actually really awesome. Man, you don't do dev for a couple months. Actually, I can't believe it's only been like a month and a half. And things are so much nicer. Yeah, it does speed up development. Holy crap, yeah. Jeez, the ability to just do... And boom, already have... I didn't save. Yes. Oh, that crashes it. Okay. I'm not surprised. I was a bit too hasty with that. The fact that you could just do it through tests is fantastic. And I could even set different screens, which is nice. Starts you with cheats enabled. Oh, yeah. That is fantastic. Man, I've been missing out. Oh, when I get into heavy dev, that'll be nice. Especially considering the next bit I'm going into is, that was a nice flash. Oh, I forgot I actually gave that place a name. Yeah, sure. No, I actually guessed a proper value. So that should all be done in the demo. This is the next bit I need to work on. Like, when I do eventually get back into dev, I'm not gonna... I was only planning on fixing that item scrolling bug, or that item assignment bug tonight, even though found out it's not a me problem. That's all I was gonna do. I'm actually gonna be pretty busy in the next few days, because I'm building a PC, which is gonna be fantastic. All my parts should be in by Monday, and I will have a fully decked PC. I'm super excited for that. Wonder how much it's gonna break with ZC. We'll find out. But I do plan on getting back into the dev hardcore, because I don't know why. For some reason, in the time that I've been developing this quest, when I get stuck on something, like back when I wanted the dynamic CSET situation, where you can see in this one view right here, there's 3 different palettes, or not CSET, there's 3 different palettes. And then once we got that functionality, like, I was stuck on that, but I was working on that consistently. Once we got that fixed with the help of Emily and Moosh, I took a long break. It's weird how it's almost like when I am the least bottlenecked and stuck, that's when I decide I don't want to do as much dev for some reason. But I still haven't lost any interest, so I will definitely come back to this. And yeah, so that engine bug will get fixed at some point then. I don't know how, Demi, you mentioned you found it, but I don't know, is it like a really complicated problem? Like something that, is it like just a simple line change, or is it a whole new set of logic that needs to be replaced? Because, I mean, there's no hurry. You know, like I said, I don't know when I'm going to want to do heavy dev on this again. Oh, you're fixing it right now. Oh, fantastic. That'd actually be really cool if I could test it tonight. Otherwise, it's fine. You could just let me know when you have it ready. A couple lines should be simple. Well, those are the good kinds of fixes. Those are the good fixes. Yeah, I don't know when I'll do heavy dev again, but I don't know. I also figured I'd stream this tonight because apparently you guys really like that, being that it was nominated. So I figured, now that I've had my dev streams nominated, I feel like I kind of have to do more of them whenever I do dev. So yeah, that's gonna be... Yeah, and I haven't really addressed that much, but yeah, I can't believe that, you know, the superlatives, it certainly is honorable it's an honor to be nominated and all that. That's awesome. I don't know. It's cool. 5 years doing this. It's nice. Wish I could have like a setting preset for, well, spoiler alert, equipment configs. Did I ever do the dialogue for, I don't know if I ever did the dialogue for these guys. Oh, also I found better music for this place. That's gonna be nice. I never did add dialogue. Oh, Demi, actually this is a good timing. There's this other weird issue that I don't really understand why it's the case, and it might just be how something works and I wasn't aware of it. In fact, I was even in here. So basically, each of these items here are a simple shop FFC, and essentially, let's see if I can find the line. Essentially, it checks for items. Check stock. There it is right there. I think it's in stock. So, like, for instance, a small shield. Once you buy it, you own it, you never buy it again. That kind of thing will never appear in the shop again, whereas things like bombs, you know, I could spam bombs, because bombs are renewable, they never run out, technically. It's not like a mirror shield or a small shield or a sword. But yet, for some reason with the triple hearts, it works. I swear to God that didn't work. Alright, well, never mind. Apparently there's nothing wrong with that, even though I distinctly remember there being something wrong with that. I guess that's a good thing. Oops. Also, I'm going to kind of wreck this. I want to see... I thought I finished my mimic enemies. I want to make... Not mimics. Candle enemies. I want to see if I actually did. I'm also kind of overpowered, so this won't be a challenge. Oh, they still do the flashing. I don't know why. Yeah, so I tried to script these guys myself. They don't work quite the same as, you know, IOR. But I kind of like how they work now. Preferred. I should make that circle a bit more aggressive. And I have more, these guys aren't done. I want there to be multiple variants, and I actually want their tiles to kind of simulate they're actually burning. So like their head starts to melt down. And I don't think they do succumb to knockback. Okay. Yee. I'm gonna kill you very quickly. I know. Oh man, I forgot your aim is terrible. Oh my god. All right. Apparently that was a 3-hit. Did not expect that. Okay. I also was gonna add them more. So I created those guys specifically for my level 1 dungeon. I don't know if either of you have seen, or there's 5 of you apparently watching. I don't know how many of you have actually seen my level 1, and of course I'm not afraid to show it because my demo's been up since January, so I mean, it's no spoilers. Basically, my level 1, its concept is around the candle and whatnot. Yeah, so I was gonna start adding those the candle guys. I think I still put the underscore. No. Oh, I actually did call him Candlehead. I was gonna mix them around in here. Might as well do that now, actually. Yeah, let's put one in here. Why not? Yeah, I can rethink some of these rooms now that I actually have... Trying to think, because you come in here with the red candle and you leave here with the blue candle. And yes, I did say that correctly. Well, actually, realistically, that would mean this screen. Well, this screen should... I have no enemies here. Well, works for me. That actually might be a bit ambitious. I'm not actually a huge fan of this music, but I can't say no one's complaining because no one's really... I have to say, I've gotten practically no feedback from this demo. Demo 1, I got a ton of feedback. This demo, I've gotten practically no feedback aside from Sven. He's actually given me a lot of feedback, which is really nice. And Zach gave me a tiny bit, but other than that, I've gotten practically nothing. So I guess this demo was perfect, despite having a horrible bug with B button. So, whatever. I did actually plan on playing through my demo again before working on demo 3. Because even though no one told me there was a problem, I guarantee you there's problems. So actually, this would be a fantastic place to start putting some of these guys. I prefer them to Dodongos, honestly. Let's put... I'm okay with that. It's a bit odd, but I'll do it. I've always found the white and purplish, grayish, bluish tones of the dungeon pretty interesting for... Okay. Yeah, I liked it. It's definitely something I haven't seen personally in any quests. It looks cute. That's a good thing, I suppose. Yeah, so we got a bunch of them in here. Although, okay. Yeah, this room will really... Actually, you know what? I made these guys significantly less irritating than they were in IOR, so I think I can get away with being more... You know what? Why am I trying to do keys? Technically, I should just do a bunch of these guys. Heck, I could make a... Oh, I can make a mini-boss out of... And I remember how I scripted these guys. Making a mini-boss out of them would be very easy. Just literally 1, 2, 3, 4 parameters. 4 static values. Change them to parameters. Ooh, and the scale... Oh, that's right. Scaling's also a thing. 188. Oh, wow. Note to self. Make mini boss in here. In fact, I'll do this as a reminder. Whoops. Control Z does nothing. Actually, it does something. It does bad things. Actually, there's one way to really remind myself to do this. Nah, screw it. I'm not gonna go that crazy. I'll just make a note to myself. There's gonna be a mini boss here, and it's gonna be a candle guy, a far more powerful, aggressive one whose head actually melts as you ignite him. Make mini boss candle head for. All right. Awesome. Yes, he will be a big boy. He'll be the biggest of the boys of the candle guys. Subscreen flashes for some reason when you use the potion. Yeah. Seems like most of the subscreen doesn't draw when... Yeah, Emily told me about that. And at the time that we last talked about it, that was basically just what was going to happen. So it doesn't seem like there's anything at that time, it didn't seem like there was anything we could do about it. I tried to demo it before I had run into the button bug. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Well, it's only really easy to demonstrate when I'm low on health. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I mean, that certainly seems like that's an engine issue, so I don't really know what I could do about that. Wait, zscript.exe? What is the zscript executable? Ugh, Discord, it's not a virus. I think. I hope. I don't know. Is it a virus? That's part of the program now. Huh. That's wrong. What actually does that do? Oh, also, hold on. Oops. Oh, there's no J in push. Oh, no, it's because of this. Yes, quit. Jeez. Okay. Want that down here. Okay. Probably should actually make a bookmark for, launcher. Put you in the nice reso. So technically I don't need to do it that way because of cool things. And then put large. Oh, it saved my preferences. I like that. God dang it. It'll be nice when I get my 4K monitor and I can fit more crap on here. That'd be pretty fantastic. But you gotta include that every time I update Z-Script stuff. Okay. ZC do be a virus on the mind, indeed. I mean, heck, the last 2 hours of my life has been looking through functional code looking for bugs, so, you know. It only runs when ZQuest tells it to. Okay. Okay. See what happens. Perpetual meat or proper items? Ah, proper items. I can now bomb myself to death properly. Ah, thank you so much, Dimmy. Oh my god, I need to update the database with this now. Okay, like I'm actually kind of tempted to update the database right now because right now the demo's kind of borked at the moment with that bug. Well, you know, it's borked if you use potions. I never use potions, which is probably why I didn't notice that problem. So, let's submit another demo, although I can only have 3 demos. Alright, I'll get a demo, get rid of this one. I'll always keep the last 2 main ones. So I kept 1.1, and I have 2.2 out there. This will be 2.3. Yeah, demo 2.3. I really should put a changelog in this at some point. Let's see. So yeah, I won't stream for too much longer. I simply wanted to get that problem fixed. Oh my god, it's almost 4 o'clock. I can't believe I'm actually not that tired. I feel like I could go much longer, but I'm gonna hate myself when I wake up at noon. I'm not necessarily a morning person, but I'm certainly not a mid-morning, afternoon wake-up person. So my head normally doesn't act or feel right when I wake up that late. I want to kind of Okay, I want to keep a consistent format with my demo upload, so I'm just checking. Fixes. Potions. You know what? I'm gonna follow standard software engineering protocol. Acceptance criteria. Given when using potions, or more specifically, given when using the lowest level of potion. Oh, well, shoot. This isn't a fix that I would have. This isn't a fix on my demo. This is a fix of the engine. The only real fix I added to this was given when using candles. Magic is appropriately reduced, i.e. less OP. Leviathan defenses rework. Well, so then this bug will still exist until that is released in the next ZC update. You just posted a nightly. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so I'll just put a note. Make sure to use... And I'm sure your nightlies have some... I haven't really paid attention. They have some uniqueness to each indicating them. I mean, I could literally just do this. Shoot. Like, I could click the Discord. Well, I could just copy this link. So if I paste this link, it should take me to that download page, right? How would I link that? They do not be on time of date. I'm just wondering, how would I specify to on the data for build number? Alpha 104 build. I would assume it would be build. But I don't know what... build 61. And click copy link. Okay. Copy link. Oh, I did copy message link. Ah, that was my problem. I did copy message link. Okay, make sure to at least use this build. The bug we're after using. So what actually does that build contain? Is that literally just the is that the full build? Like literally everything? Or is that you just sent me the individual? Okay, yeah, that is everything. Okay, good. I just figured for those downloading it might not know about the overwriting the specific files. The bug we're using potions would essentially lock the item slot, be it A or B, to bait permanently. That basically is everything. Oh, no. Can I go back? Oh, it wipes everything I typed? Are you kidding me? would result that that item slot be per. Alright, let's actually put the music in the thing. Please use the nightly posted. That is a better message, indeed. Okay. I need to wrap everything up now. Yes, I'm sure. Confident. You know, it's funny, not even all this music's being used. Yeah, screw it. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Enhanced music. Let's open that drive back up. I don't know why I'm doing that. The music literally has not changed. Just in case it has. Nothing to undo. Well, I want to undo here. I thought I may have actually trimmed some music. Like, it didn't loop properly, so I had to actually cut off the ends of a MP3. Demo music. So this is demo 2.3 EM. Fantastic. That apparently is... How big is this? Apparently it's taking a while. 80 megs. Well, that's not too bad, actually. I had to update the nightly to catch something I missed. Okay. Alright, well, cool. But yeah, so, everything with that works so much better. Unfortunately, I don't know of any other bugs because, like I said, I've gotten very limited feedback. Oh, you deleted the old link? Okay, let me grab that. Oh, it doesn't show that it was updated. But, okay, grab the new link. Let's paste that right in here. Is that a different link? Oh, it is a different link. Okay. Huh. Subtly different. And is the music done? The music's finally done. Yes. Well, fantastic. Rename that with a nice slash. And oh, apparently it didn't register the slash. Okay, share. Okay, so now I got the music. Fantastic. I'm going to just Control A-C that description in case something goes awry again. You don't have permission for that. You can only have 3 demos. I do have 3 I don't have 3 demos. Wait. Unfinished. Oh. Okay, cool. Apparently it's still there. Can I not delete this demo? I can, okay. Yes, I'd like to delete it. I didn't actually think it went through. When you give me an error, it kind of implies it doesn't go through, so call me crazy. 2.3. That's why I Control A CV'd that description. Alright, let's grab you. It's actually going to take a decent amount of time to upload. Snap decoration sprites are fixed. All right, it looks like demo 2.3. I don't have permission for that. Great. I probably should actually play through a little bit. And 30s, 40s music in a mid file. Sounds so bad. Okay. Oh, you're still here. And you are too. One more final compile, actually. Oh, that was loud and unexpected. Jeez. Pretty sure nothing was missed, but I'll just do one final compile after saving. And then I'll have to make a boss, mini boss for this. And by make a mini boss, I mean basically repurpose an enemy and make it dynamic to be a boss. It should be simple, actually. While I'm talking about it, let's look at it. It should be in foes or enemies. Candlehead. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't even looked at a lot of this code in a while. Yeah, so a boss form of this, I'd reduce that knockback distance. Oh, I actually had a commenter, Soma, recommend that the fire dropped by these guys trigger the other guys. But I like the idea of that, but I kind of feel like that would be OP. Because then if there's like 5 candle heads, you light one, it could light all the others, which, I mean, it makes sense. Actually, I like the idea, because then it would just be utter chaos, having 5 frantically burning candles spreading everywhere and running into you. Well, actually, I'm kind of confused why that doesn't... Oh, because it's LW fire. Oh, God, that'd be super easy. Oh, that's not convenient. What's the link weapon fire? E-weapon fire. Is E-weapon fire? E-weapon fire, yeah. If hit by fire... What's that function? Load link weapon. Okay, so this would kind of change the functionality a little bit. I like the idea of a room that just has a dozen of these guys. You light one, and you just need to survive as they all frantically sprint all over the place. That could be fun and very frustrating, but also fun. But yeah, so basically the way I handle these guys is once they get lit, they basically just run around until they're dead, essentially, with their health slowly being decremented. So making a boss out of these, I could just have this go down until a certain threshold. Instead of 0, maybe, I don't know, maybe make it a timed thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay. I also feel like the range should be higher. Even on the standard enemies, I feel like the range of the explosion should go up. Man, I cannot type. Holy crap, it's 4 in the morning. I should not be typing at 4 in the morning. Okay. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure all I'd have to do... Like, I'm only making to-dos because I don't want to do this tonight. Like, there should be a very simple adoption. Presumably, the only thing that changes here is I also make an L weapon, E weapon, compared to the E weapon. True. So this would also have to... Well, it takes an int weapon ID. Oh. Wait, hold on. It's not even using a weapon ID. What? You're literally... Okay. That's totally not redundant at all. Or not, it's not even... It's worse than redundant. It's downright useless. Okay, I don't have my terminal. I want my terminal. Whoa, what a word that is. I may even push that Candlehead script to the database if I make it generic enough. I could very easily configure it to where it would only require a few params to properly set it up. I actually haven't uploaded any of my scripts up to the database. Perhaps I should start thinking about that, because I know the biggest issue with database scripts is how horribly they're well, not to be mean, but like they're written in such a way that they're practically unreadable. So, and I got this from other people from the community, that they're written so poorly that you end up reinventing the wheel a few dozen times because all the previous scripts are unreadable. And not that my stuff is perfect, but considering I've already had a background in CS and SE, I kind of think my formatting and everything is a little bit better than those that don't have that inherent knowledge. Anyway, I don't know, that's just a thought. It's way too late for me. Tomorrow morning, or should I say tomorrow afternoon, is gonna really suck. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this tremendous waste of time, considering the bug ended up not even being in my script. So yay me, but also sad me, because I wasted a lot of time. Well, hey, I got to refamiliarize myself with some of my code base after like 2 months or so. But yeah, I knew you guys like these dev streams apparently, so I figured, what the heck. So once I do start going hardcore again with this, and I don't plan on doing all of my dev during these streams because, of course, there's always the pressure of like being watched while doing some of this stuff, and I'm a lot more comfortable if I'm not being watched. So it's not that every bit of dev will be on YouTube, but I don't know. When I'm doing exciting stuff, for instance, maybe when I start drafting level 2, I already have a pretty good idea of what I want level 2. Wait, do I? I had an idea of what I wanted level 2 to be. I'd have to check my notes. I forgot what I said. But there will definitely be more dev streams in the future. I don't want to say when I hope Demo 3 will be out because I have no idea when Demo 3 will be out. Demo 2 came out months after I expected it to, so who knows? We will see. I'm gonna play yeah. So once purezc decides that I have access to this, you guys can all check out Demo 2.3, which is significantly less broken, assuming you're playing it in the right version. Oh wow, I didn't realize I had that many. But does this? Yeah, just at those two. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in whatever next thing I do. Have a good night or morning or afternoon. I don't know.